There, a little bit different. Perfect. Look at him. Yes. Perfect. That's beautiful. He's oriented. I love it. So now you can start working with this. And you can start building on your distance. Great way to feed him some of his dinner. Yep. Right. So he's struggling a little bit with that. Can't go too far too soon. Good. And there's actually an audio guided exercise that you can do. It's kind of fun. So then you don't even have to think about it. It tells you what to do. So it'll say, good. And he's putting himself back on. Yeah. Perfect. I love that. Good boy. It's called relaxation protocol. I use it a lot with dogs that are fearful and anxious and whatnot. And it actually has been clinically developed and studied that it relaxes dogs and helps them with those things. But it's also perfect even for puppies and young ones to really build on this settling, if you will, and just chill out. And, and then it's a great foundation for the stay. And it can end up being a concrete stay without even saying it.
Because they're relaxed from it.
Yeah, and then you can certainly add that cue in as you go along, just like we have with the other stuff. Okay. A lot of clients like it. If you're like me at all, I like to not, when I want to just do something and kind of escape, and that's fine, just wait. When I do something like crafty or painting, I don't want to have to think about it. It stresses me out because in my head, I'm a perfectionist and I don't know, I have this creative block. So I really like paint by number. Okay. Not even joking. People laugh at me, but I love it because it tells me what to do. Right. And it's totally relaxing. Huh. And so this audio guided exercise is great for that because you can just follow the directions and you do it almost kind of like an exercise tape in a way. And then once you get the hang of it, then you can do it on your own without it and start adding in your own little flair if you want. But it's just the same thing. It's just kind of moving around and you come back and treat. We're clapping our hands, you give a treat. Talking, counting out loud, you give a treat. And then again, you're just adding in. And it goes, I think, up to day 15 or day 20. So you might do day 1's audio recording for a whole week. Okay. You're not necessarily going in order every single day. You might really spend some time on day 1 and really working those skills. So I've got clients that have maybe been doing it for a few months that are on day 7. So just ignore, wait for them to come back. Good. Nice. Anyway, so they've been doing it for a few months and their dogs are on day 7 or day 8, right. Working up to. And then, so partway through, if he pops up and kind of loses attention or something was too hard, just pause for a second, see if he comes back to the mat. If not, just stop the recording and you can write down how far you got. And then you just know for next time and see if you can get further. I have a client that's fun, beautiful. Next time he does that, wait for just a second before you move. Okay. And see if he'll correct himself without your movement cueing him. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay. I have a virtual client all the way in Washington State, and she has a little papillon, with little butterfly ears, and she's very fearful. And so we're actually using relaxation protocol for what it was intended for, to help her relax. She even has her 3-year-old granddaughter doing it with the dog. And so ignore and just wait and see if he corrects himself. Let's see. He's thinking about it. Look at. No jumping. Ignore. So this is good for him for that, I think. Wait. Just look at the mat. It's a really nice mat. It's a nice...
It's nice and fuzzy.
Fuzzy, and it's a nice, yummy chocolate color. Oh, he's trying. He heard a sound. There he goes. Now, perfect. Good. See? You're working through it. And he's problem solving in his head. Yes, that's a nice job. Good work. And then, so you can just decide. You don't have to keep going forever and ever. You don't want to go too long. Sometimes I like to quit while I'm ahead and keep them wanting more. But then, like I said, once you're done, all done, free dog, toss a treat, and then pick the mat up. And this is a fun one too. These mats are great because you can shove kibble down inside it and let him snuffle for it. As long as he doesn't try to chew the mat.
All done. All done.
Good. Good work.